you've waited months. Some of you waited years to go to this city that you've researched. You've just been wanting to go to it for so long. And now finally you have booked your tickets. You've packed your bags. You're going with either yourself, your significant other, or your family to the city. And then you get to the city and you are either underwhelmed or overwhelmed because it was not as you expected. Today, we are going to talk about the 10 most overrated vacation cities in North America. Notice I said North America. We're seeing cities in US, Canada, and Mexico. Welcome to Bourne to Travel. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Number 10, Ottawa, Canada. Now, Ottawa is a place where if you live in Ontario, you usually go there for your grade 8 field trip. But if you've never done that, Ottawa is the capital city of Canada, and they have the famous Parliament Hill building where, of course, the Prime Minister resides, and they have some government buildings and some museums. But you know what? If you're a person that is not into politics, then really Ottawa is not that vibe for you. You know what I mean? It's not a tourist vibe, as some would say. Maybe it's a little bit too quiet. It's too reserved. This is what some people say when they go to Ottawa. Not enough action. So if you are not into politics and you want a little bit more fun, a little bit more excitement, then Ottawa is probably an overrated city for you. At number 10. Number 9, Toronto, Canada. All right, my neck of the woods. I've been in the Greater Toronto area for over 20 years. Now, this is what I gotta say about Toronto. Toronto has diversity. It is one of the biggest cultural capitals of the world. It is awesome. I mean, when it comes to the diversity, especially when it comes to cuisine, any country in the world you can find cuisine in Toronto. Toronto has a lot of skyscrapers and they have the CN Tower. It's just a vibe. It's a great sports city. I mean, this is a world-class city. But here is why some people consider Toronto overrated. It lacks character. Now, when I first read about this lacking character, I was like, that is true. Do you ever hear anybody talking about Toronto in terms of character, in terms of, maybe the buildings or something that makes it extremely unique? Toronto is a great city, but yeah, where is that character? Where is that thing where people say Toronto is blank? So also, some people say it's kind of impersonal. So this is why Toronto gets overrated a little bit. I mean, it could be overwhelming for some, being Canada's biggest city, especially if you just like the country vibe. But this is why Toronto, Canada is at number 9. Number 8, San Francisco, California. Yes, San Francisco, one of the beautiful cities in the United States. It's beautiful, has iconic landmarks. It has the Golden Gate Bridge. It's very hilly, a lot of streetcars. I mean, going through San Francisco, got a lot of up and down traffic. It feels a little bit like an amusement park some places when you're driving. But you know what? A lot of people think it's overrated because they said, for one, it's very expensive. People who live in San Fran, they say everything is expensive. And a lot of times you got a lot of foggy weather. So you want to get a good picture, a good photo of the Golden Gate Bridge, but there's a lot of fog that covers it a lot. And some people say that the hills are kind of exhausting. Just the whole overall vibe of San Francisco. Some people absolutely love it, but some people, it's just a little bit too much for them. And that's why San Francisco is at number 8. Number 7, Honolulu, Hawaii. Yes, beautiful, sunny Hawaii, Honolulu. Man, I know that was on my bucket list, boy, to go down to Hawaii. just the escape, just the beauty of Hawaii. But maybe Honolulu is one that maybe I should not go to if I do end up going to Hawaii. Why is that? They say it's more crowded than expected. You get to Honolulu and there are lots and lots of people, lots of buildings, it's just packed. It's just packed. And also the beaches. Beaches are beautiful, but they're packed. And Hawaii has one of the higher costs of living in America. Everything is expensive. Honolulu's also gotten very commercialized. So when you go to Hawaii, you're expecting a little tropical getaway, but you're not getting it in Honolulu. Now, maybe if you go to Maui or Kauai or some of the other Hawaiian islands, you'll get a different perspective, but Honolulu is not that escape that people expect, and there's no seclusion. And this is why Honolulu, Hawaii is at number 7. Number 6, Cancun, Mexico. Woohoo, spring break zone. Man, you always hear all the people, oh, yeah, spring break, I'm going to Cancun. And you got a lot of trips and offers to go to Cancun. You know, one thing that may be a little different is that you're going to Cancun, but really, do you feel like you're going to Mexico when you go to Cancun? Maybe this is why it's on the overrated list. It's because it's a massive tourist trap. You get to Cancun, you're expecting Mexico, you're expecting the Mexican experience, the authenticity of Mexico, and what are you getting instead? You're getting an Americanized vacation resort. Everything there is Americanized. So really, you're just going away to a resort. And you're not getting the feel of Mexico that you expected. It's lacking that authenticity. Now, if you're going there to just drink and party and have a good time, then Cancun is all good. But if you're going to get a taste of Mexico, then you might want to reconsider going to Cancun, and that is why Cancun is at number 6. Number 5. Nashville, Tennessee. I can't lie, I was kind of a little surprised that Nashville is on this list, because I know Nashville is one of those growing cities that a lot of people are moving to. A lot of people enjoy going to Nashville, but for some reason it's on this overrated list. Why is it on this overrated list? Well, some people say Nashville is just one big party zone with bachelorette parties and honky-tonk bars. Yes, if you love country music, Nashville is the place for you to go. And who doesn't like a lot of good music? Going down the street and you just hear music and it's just a good time. But yeah, I mean, on the real, if you're not feeling country music, then maybe you want to avoid Nashville. Also has that, Southern bar culture. So if you're not into the whole, going to bars and country music, then, maybe Nashville isn't that place. Maybe going to Austin, Texas might have a better feel. Austin has, it is also a music scene, but also it has a lot more eclectic music, a lot more independent music, not just country music. So this is probably why Nashville is at number 5. Number 4, Los Angeles, California. And I am not surprised that Los Angeles is in the top 5. Look, I've never gone to Los Angeles, but you know what? I continue to hear good and bad things about Los Angeles. More people are leaving out of the city of Los Angeles than almost any other city in America right now. But at the same time, Los Angeles is unique. It is known for Hollywood Boulevard. It's known for their beaches. It's known for the stars. It's known for its hot weather. But when people get to Los Angeles, some people realize, it's very spread out. And the traffic is super heavy. I mean, plan hours in advance if you try to go somewhere, right? It is not pedestrian friendly. So it's just not one of those places where you could just walk around to your destinations if you wish. You gotta travel by car or public transit. And some people get to Hollywood. It's not as glamour and glitz as they think. It's not, you're walking down and all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of movie stars and stuff. Some people said it's been it looks kind of dirty. There's homeless people around Hollywood. It's not as glamorous as they thought it would be. And the beaches are nice, but it's not paradise. It's, it's crowded. It's got a lot of people. And this is probably why Los Angeles is in the top 5 at number 4. Number 3, New York City, New York. I'm definitely not surprised New York is number 3. Look, I've gone to New York numerous times. New York is a fabulous city. The skyscrapers are second to none. You got iconic places like the Empire State Building. You have the Statue of Liberty. You got Central Park. You have Times Square. Times Square is absolutely amazing. And here's the thing. For a lot of people that go to New York, it is overwhelming. I mean, it's just so much to see. And things are nonstop, 24/7. New York never sleeps. It's expensive, the restaurants, the clothes. You can get some deals here and there, but it is very expensive. The streets are always crowded. People always in a constant rush. Nobody's chilling in New York. It is a constant hustle. I mean, it's just everybody's on the go, go, go. And one thing you notice is when you go there and you're asking people for directions and stuff, almost a lot of the people there are visiting. So you don't get sometimes the directions you need because not anybody that you run into is not from New York. Anyway, so honestly, it can get exhausting. If you are there for more than a few days, it can get exhausted. New York is for a certain set of people. Some people absolutely love New York. That's why it's the biggest city in America and one of the biggest cities in the world. But for many people, New York is just a little too much. And that is why it is at number 3. Number 2, Miami, Florida. Miami. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now, if you want a good time, if you want nightclubs, and if you want to see sexy men and women, and you want nice cuisine and that Latino culture, go to Miami. Yes, Miami's got everything. It's also like the gateway to the Caribbean. So, you'll see people from all sorts of Caribbean countries in Miami. Another thing I want to mention, and because I'm part Bahamian, right? If you want to see Bahamians, and you've never seen Bahamians before, just go to a Walmart in Miami, and you'll see enough Bahamians there. Anyway, I don't want to get off topic here. Miami. Why is Miami overrated? Because it's crowded. It is crowded, and the things are very expensive. Don't go down there thinking you can only spend a couple $100. No, go down there with a few $1,000. You are going to spend some money on the food, the nightclubs. Everything is expensive, and of course, they said they got tourist traps there. So you know what? You're gonna end up just budget well when you go to Miami. And of course, Miami's got crazy traffic, and some people say that Miami has a lack of authenticity. You're not getting that Florida feel like you do in some of the other Florida cities. You're not getting that Latino feel like you would if you go to another Spanish-speaking city or Spanish-influenced city. So people do complain about the lack of authenticity. And then some people say that Miami is too focused on luxury and superficiality. So, it's like everybody wants to impress everybody when they go to Miami. So, that is a place, I guess similar to Los Angeles. It's all about image, right? And the beaches are crowded. You want to go to Miami Beach. I mean, if you're going there to take some pictures of some sexy people, then that's one thing. But if you're going there to just relax on the beach, good luck trying to find a place that just secluded all for you and your significant other. It's not going to happen. And this is why Miami is at number 2. Now, before I get to number 1, I just want to let you know I do have another channel. It is called Bourne with Purpose. Now, Bourne with Purpose is not like Born to Travel. I talk more about the stuff that's going on in Canada and the US from a Christian conservative perspective. So if that is your cup of tea, you want to go and check out Born with Purpose, and I would love for you to go there and like, share, and subscribe to that channel. All right, now let's get to number 1. Number 1, Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, Las Vegas is the number 1 overrated city in North America in terms of vacations. Now, I have a friend that absolutely loves Las Vegas. Like he's just one of those over exuberated, exciting, one of those guys. He just loves Las Vegas. He said if he could get a chance, he would move to Las Vegas, no problem. Now, what is unique about Las Vegas? Of course, casinos. Of course, you got lights, you got glamour, you have shows, you have entertainment 24/7, lots of hotels, lots of cuisine as well. Las Vegas is a good time if you love excitement. Why is it number 1 on this list? Well, for some it's just too much. The lights, the noise, the casinos, it's just too much for them. It's just, you don't get any quietness. And after 1 or 2 days, they're ready to go home. You know, the city can feel very commercial and artificial. You know, it is a city that's in the middle of a desert. You know what I mean? So, and also Las Vegas doesn't sleep. Las Vegas does not sleep. It's going on 24/7. And, you know, they got a lot of stuff that's going on. You know, a lot of drugs, prostitution goes on in Las Vegas. That's why sometimes they say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? And Las Vegas is hot. It is hot. You want to stay indoors when you're in Las Vegas because the heat is wow. All right. And don't go there. Go there with some big pockets. It is a big money pit. But like I said, if you're not into gambling, overpriced shows, packed resorts, maybe Las Vegas is not that vacation for you. I know Las Vegas also has a lot of conventions, so they always have a lot of people. But like I said, Las Vegas is it's unique all by itself. And this is why Las Vegas is at number 1. Well, that does it for this video. What do you think? Do you think we got it right with the top 10 list? Or is there a city that we left out that you consider overrated? What do you like? What do you dislike? Please leave it in the comments. Thank you for watching Born to Travel. See you next time.